Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Slightly earlier than maybe I would normally be here on a Thursday, because we didn't have morning stream today. I'm gonna load up the game. Oh, it's having to think. Oh, it's actually not finding it. Interesting. Not finding it. Cool. Let's have a look. Why are you not finding it today? We love it. We love it. Okay. Oh, why though? Why is it not acknowledging Final Fantasy today? Nope, we can't have the cutscene play. Okay, that's really weird. Why are you not finding Final Fantasy? Hello? Why? I'm very confused. Delete you. Try it again. Add source. That's great. Why? Final Fantasy did have an update today. I can't believe that Final Fantasy's update has potentially stopped it from being detected by Streamlabs. Cool. What the fuck? Wow. There we go, we've done it that way. How bizarre! How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Very strange. Got there eventually. Hi, Des! To organise my sources, there we go. To see. Monster Sanctuary can actually remove that. Same with you, Paleopines. Clear out some of these sources. I really wish it wouldn't bleep like that every time. Okay, there we go. That's bizarre. Realise that that's been turned off. There we go, put you back on. Okay. That'll do. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Oh, I remember why I didn't like using this capture method, because now I have a yellow border around my screen. You guys can't see it, but I sure can. But the other method doesn't appear to work anymore, weirdly. Weird. Don't know. Anyway. Let's carry on. Still got a cup of tea, still got some chocolates. Let's have a chocolate orange bar. Why not? I've not long had lunch, and I'm gonna have it as a pseudo dessert. You know, actually, super professional doing this on stream. Hang on. Bear with. Making myself slightly more comfy. Okay. Engage, comfort mode. Right here ho! I didn't quite get my rogue up to MSQ level, huh? That's a shame. I queued for a dungeon I would get to MSQ level. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have to wait for a while, so I might as well. I realized this week I've got the throne bar above me, and I don't actually have like a thing on the channel page, like a banner for the throne. So I need to rectify that at some point. Yeah, not really a job I should do today, but it is something I'm aware of. And turning the banner back on reminded me. I've gotten all twisted around slightly because of getting up, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I was doing some of this. Oh, that's actually level 74. I won't be able to hand that in. That's pretty funny. I was doing some of the class quests. Role quests, they are technically now. I still have a class quest to do on this class. Whoops. Oopsie. Should probably do that. Because it'll probably give me some really sick armor. In fact, I think the level 70 armor for Rogue is actually Yugiri's armor, so it is sick. Yep, let's just get crumbs everywhere. I just vacuumed. Oh, that's nice. Surprise, we're doing a dungeon first. Damn, these guys glamour plates, fucking hell. Oh, I definitely remember this dungeon and haven't only done it once. Hastily try to put my glove on. There we go. We're going for big balls. We're going for big balls, apparently. Day has been weird. Hi, folks. Hi! My day has also been weird. And not just because Streamlabs couldn't locate Final Fantasy for some reason. Yeah, pretty weird day. Didn't have morning stream, got stabbed by 2 needles, got drained. You know how it goes. Thursday already? Yeah, it's Thursday already, huh? Happy Thursday, everyone. Fox is booping my snoot. Well, tell them to come here and they can boop my snoot. I have an emote for it. What's the face for? As we have a boob emote. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. See, Core's got multiple. Multiple what? I don't know, just multiple. Oops, I accidentally hit the wrong one. Oh, you never get tired of hearing that noise, huh? it! Enough! I did actually try to start sketching out a Hearth emo, but I've not been too happy with them thus far. Core is in emote-only mode today. Cool boots. I'm not gonna start doing the old I'm gonna need on gear because it looks pretty just yet, because I spent like an entire evening trying to clear out my inventory best I could. I was hanging on to just a lot of stuff. Some tea. Oh, I have to move. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, I love a fight where I don't have to move. I just realised I didn't eat any food before this. Well. Yep, cheeky mid-fight snack. Oh dear, I would upset so many people. Hi Marsh, how you doing today? There are not lines on the floor. Whenever something like that happens, I never know how far away I need to go. Well, fucked that up. Fucked it up again. Uh-oh. Stab, 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 stab with alacrity. There we go. Yes, there's the level I was after. Enhance Sukuchi. That's my blink. I'm sleepy because of meds. Ah. How are all the friend people doing today? We're doing well. We're doing well. I don't know how about Spook, but I'm fine. I think he's okay now. Why did I do that one? That was not the one I needed to do. These guys are grabbing all the loot, huh? Ah, right. Oh, we dropped a bow. That's interesting. Can we get LB2? Surely we will get LB2. Yeah. Oh, something's coming for me. I choose to ignore that problem in the hopes that it will not be one. There it is. GG, well played. There we go. Guess the healer gets it. Ah, I got... Oh. I'm gonna get back into Guild Wars again. They added a new legendary weapon box and it's got the dragon-looking ice axe in it. Oh! I actually really like that weapon. Oh, no. Thank you for telling me. Frostfang or something? I think is what it's called. Uh-oh, John, there isn't enough hours in the day for all of the MMOs I want to play. There we go, dungeon done. Back to main story time. Watch the main story immediately outlevel me again. Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. Initially, I believed it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkan Empire and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighbouring nations. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperations, petitions for aid were sent out to allies. This is one such petition. And I think this Asian petition will somehow help us to Yeeks Marja? I've already forgotten how that's pronounced. I need like 700 arcane points to get it, so I'm not too far off. Oh, I'm probably really far off. I haven't played Guild Wars in probably a good 6 months. Indeed we do. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkan Empire. Provided we are able to decipher said instructions, we may yet entreat the runes protectors to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. Yeah, but one recourse, there exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkan texts and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I'm confident it will suit our purposes. Where can we find this monument? Where the enemies are. Here in Sitia, quite close to Slitherbow, in fact. Oh. Good news ends there, however, for it's in the possession of a rather radical faction of Dark Worshippers, the Children of the Everlasting Dark. If I'm to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to try and describe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I'm afraid I must ask you and Thancred to assist me. Before you even ask, the answer is no. If we were to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. Alright, I'll stay here. It won't be long. If anything happens, you keep her safe. The tablet is a Ronkan stone? Do you mean a Rosetta stone? Isn't that the one? The Rosetta Stone is the one that, like, helped a lot of archaeologists translate. Was it Egyptian? Let's convene outside. Rock and stone. I mean, what? It's a rock. It's made of rock. If you're making a joke or a reference, it's gone. Oh, I got chocolate. Let's convene outside to the west of Slitherbow where the path diverges. Don't worry, Core, it's probably just me because I'm stupid. I'll level on my other classes. Yeah, my Dragoon is at 78, so my Dragoon is going to be like at level 80 soon. I thought this guy was straight up a Gith for a second. From a distance, I was like, what the fuck? They put Gith in this game? Too much D&D, too much D&D. Or, not enough. Oops, I've been outed for my auto run. Where are we going? A Deep Rock Galactic reference. Cool, never seen / played it. I don't know what Deep Rock Galactic is. Sorry! You consume the last of his chocolate bar. Helldivers as dwarves, as if that's any more helpful. No, it's still not helpful. Just remember, guys, if the thing you're referencing is like sci-fi in nature, I won't get it. I don't do sci-fi. It's not my thing. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. Guard has been posted at Cleric to keep a watch over the children. Perhaps he is ought to share their recent activity. We must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I will avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse their victims of sin and usher them to the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands in defending myself against such madmen. Ah, stealth missions. On my giant blue bird. So stealthy. Ha! You can't see me. Stealth. Birds. Well. I just realised now that I'm 74, I potentially have new gear that I can put on. In the form of this stuff. Which is better eye level than all the stuff I'm wearing. But then I'd have to glamour it all again. Hey buddy, what are you doing out here? Eighth current. By the blessed dark. Thank goodness you're unharmed. We'd have arrived sooner if we too had rather unwelcome visit from the children. You're an acquaintance of Master Matoya then, my apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought I'd take a closer look. I was careless. Strange? What have you seen? At first there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary, the usual gathering of ingredients for poisons from flora and fauna. Then I took notice of their venomous spiders. They'd been breeding them in such great numbers. Why's it always spiders? Bye, Cor! See you around. It's as if they're preparing for something. Any ideas to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant by the end of the Blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. Perhaps they could use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nests where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Let them loose on the nests and we will have an opportunity to sneak into their encampment. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if that's a true fact in real life. Don't want to Google it, though, because I don't want to see pictures of spiders. One mischievous plan, I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Well, then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search out for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Bees! Hello, Hope! Get Lahid! Ate the current, ate the current, ate the current. Yum, 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 yum. How many Aether Currents have I got left in here? I don't know why I always think party is the travel thing. I don't know. Something about the icon. Aether Currents. Still 2 left to get, and loads of quests. I hate that there's like 1 quest still in Lakeland, but I feel like it might be a story quest. Also, my head is tilted because I'm currently scratching an irritating part on my neck. Itchy. A forest flamingo? I probably should play more Guild Wars again because I believe that the new patch actually did drop, so there is new story content to do. I kind of said that I was going to play that new content on release because I would be up to date for once, but then I was deep in the FF pit. I wonder what's wrong on YouTube's end. No idea. No idea. Everything is set up on my end, and I hit the go live button. It's like, cool, we're gonna go live to Twitch and to YouTube, and for some reason YouTube just does not receive it, and I don't know why. At this point, I'm giving up. Don't care enough. It's not like I have a lot of engagement on YouTube at the moment. Understandable, really, I can barely do 1 MMO at a time, let alone multiple. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Of like, yeah, it's hard for me to juggle like, multiple MMOs. Because part of the reason I made MMO Thursday a thing was like, I wanted to play them really bad and I had no time, so I was like, cool, we're gonna make it part of the stream schedule. So sometimes out of like necessity, I will... out of necessity, I can sometimes sneak on in an evening and, like, maybe do a bit of leveling or something, but generally, the only time I have to play MMOs is MMO Thursday on stream. So having 2 to juggle is tough. The main reason I did a lot of Guild Wars is because Guild Wars was free, and I genuinely did not have enough money to even spare on a subscription for FF. And so I played through the entirety of Guild Wars story over the course of 2 years, and it turns out it was amazing. And I was like, why do people sleep on Guild Wars so much? Story's great. There's no subscription. Like, what the heck? I really like it. Really enjoyed the home decorating stuff in FF, but I never got into the game. That's fair enough. I could not tell you which one I prefer. I love both of them. I couldn't tell you, like, straight up. Do you mind? Feel free to help, either of you two. I've definitely played more Guild Wars 2, but not in years. Weirdly enough, though, I think the MMO I had most fun with was Neverwinter. Weirdly enough, I've never tried Neverwinter, and you would think a D&D MMO is something I would immediately gravitate towards too. But I think I have said in the past of, like, I've got FF and Guild Wars, I'm definitely not in the market for a third MMO to take up my time. I used to play World of Warcraft. But then... Blizzard. God returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. As for the Beehives, thank you, and I was successful in acquiring what we needed. How did you fare? More than enough. Children are certain to be displeased. Let's hurry before the bees begin to stir. A beautiful plan. Thanks. The healers used to slide instead of dodge. It was amazing. Slide? Wow. Jordan settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spiders' nests. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. I don't want to fight any spiders. Ah, misleading stepping stones. Unsurprisingly, because I'm a mount collector in every MMO that I play. When I played WoW, I was an avid mount collector. I collect mounts in this game. In Guild Wars, you can't really collect mounts because they just have the like 7 core mounts, and then you get skins for them because it's cosmetic. As you know, the game is free to play, so they have cosmetic skins to purchase instead. But I did make a point of unlocking every single mount. I was like, what's this pot? It is a plant. And I lost my train of thought. Goddamn fucking ADHD. Well, where was I going with that conversation? I've forgotten. Fucking... Oh, right. I really like mounts. I really like Guild Wars mount system in that it only has 7 mounts and they all have different cosmetic skins, but they all handle and feel different when you mount them. Whereas in both Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft, I can be riding this chocobo and it feels exactly the same as, say, riding this horse. Which feels exactly the same as riding this wolf. Because in pretty much every other MMO, what a mount is an increase to your movement speed. And at some point it is flying, which I don't have in this zone. And that is it. Whereas in Guild Wars 2, it's like, oh, the raptor is for overland travel on the ground. It has a long jump and it can get quite up to like decent speed. And then it's like, oh, there's the Springer, which is for vertical jumps, so it's very slow over the ground, but you can get it to go upwards quite easily. Because getting flying in Guild Wars is like a big thing. And then it's like, here's the Griffin, my favorite. The Griffin, which is like, it doesn't have free flight, it's like gliding with a, but it gets like momentum, so you jump off something and then if you dive, and then you can arch back up. Kind of like how Mario flies, if in Mario 64, like you go down and then you go back up. And it can get super, super fast and things like that. And then there's the Sky Scale, which is like actual free flying, but it has a limited stamina bar. And yeah, it has more mechanics. And I just found it so funny that in the last WoW expansion that they released, they were like, we're adding in dragon riding. And they showed in a video of like, oh, it's the new mounting system. And everyone sort of went, Guild Wars called, and they would like to sue. Literally had a whole thing of like, look at this cool new innovative mount system that we're adding in, and it's like, it's not innovative, it's Guild Wars! Up there's the airway, do you see it? Do you see it? Bit far perhaps, we'd be able to toss the bag through. Although we should probably loosen the ropes to keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honours? That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! By the abyss, they're everywhere! Somebody help! We have to save the spiders! Nope. Sounds like our plan is working. Still, it's quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy you stolen more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Okay. Ah, fox! How dare you! The snoots have been booped. Concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of loafing about board in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you're both ready. I do have a very cute and boopable snoot. That's why we have a boop emote now. Special tier 2 emote. Special. Can thank Hope for that one. All thanks to Hope. How do I... Oh. The path is up here. Oh boy. I said this last time. Speaking of WoW, I used to somewhat main a rogue in WoW, and I did this all the time, where I'd be like, oh, you need me to go somewhere that's filled with enemies? Cool, stealth. Let's just skip all of that, huh? I think when I talked about it, I did say I do actually miss playing WoW. Which is kind of wild because the story is not remarkable and doing dungeons was not that great either. I don't know, I really, really liked the mount hunting, honestly. That was all I did, was just logging on and trying to do mounts of just that hunt for it and like get it was like hunting shiny Pokemon or something. I got some rare ones as well. I got some real rare ones. Okay, can I just walk past you? I mean, I guess. Hi, Stola! Not a single person saw me. Font of Seeing suggests that there is this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in. Ah, don't tickle me. No. Eh. What's this? What's this? Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch on the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? Yeah, what is that? Oh, it's them, isn't it? It's their Warriors of Light. There's the Archer, there's the Mage. That's gonna be Ardbert, I think. The one that's, like, most scuffed out. At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. It would behoove us to learn all that we can. You've been talking to Oriange again, haven't you? Ah! Oh, there's more. Ah, interesting. So on the murals, take note of the events they depict. You may move the camera and zoom in and out. Mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing in their victory. Oh, I hadn't registered that at the bottom. Yeah, this mural's like in a different style. Mural is very old. The ruler sits atop the throne, attended by their subjects. Yeah, that looks different to that. Whereas that and that kind of look similar. Mural appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and other comrades from an encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. Yep. Intriguing.
These paintings.
Oh.
They seem familiar.
Hello.
Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this.
That's you, isn't it?
there was a man. A researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legend.
Oh, it's not of them.
A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So I was right.
Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it? Compared to the others. Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place.
And he's gone. Just like that.
Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Ah, so even she can't see him. Every time we exit a cutscene, it's just... I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, Exeter, do the murals appear to be of any significance? Depictions of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the Flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be curator of antiques. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps the knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. Boots! Let's hurry to Slither Bow, the others are waiting. After we've returned, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Renar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you'll be the first to know. Very well. Oh, there's still like an entire other half to this zone, huh? Through we go. What is that, and why have I never seen it before? Excuse me? Hello? Okay. There's just a thing there. Okay. Hexa, the god told me you left with Matamatoya to wove an oath. No sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. She is safe, and that's all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not sit here by the fire? The stew will soon be ready. 8th current quest? 8th current quest! Say, aren't you Exa? Master Matoya speaks quite highly of you. I'm sure you've more important things to concern yourself with, but I need help, and there's no one else to turn to. It's my friend, Quinford. Ever since we were young, he was always excelled in the arcane arts. In fact, now he's training to become a priest of the Knights Blessed. Perhaps the greatest of his gifts is clairvoyance, but I fear it's taken a toll on his mind of late. He's always been different, but not like this. He's changed, frighteningly so. The others think him no stranger than usual, but they're wrong, and I mean to prove it. I don't know him. You don't know him like we do. God, I can't read. Which is precisely why I'd like you to talk with him, to get an objective opinion on the matter. Assuming we find what ails him, I hope there is a way to cure it. Stay a while and listen. A lot of birds.
Strange.
Hmm.
The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
Something's amiss. The birds know.
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it?
Oh? Just to note that 8th current quest chain is hilarious quest chain is worth doing. Oh, noted. Probably won't do it right now, but I'll keep it in mind for the future.
The blessing may spare her the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. She is not as she was in the source.
Oh?
Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that she has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help!
Ah! Convenient interruption.
The Yulmorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Ah, shit! Meanwhile... Ooh, meanwhile... This is everybody's favourite bastard man. Not him. No one likes him. Oh, I forgot about this.
Lord 4-3, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous.
I was about to say, I was like, playing into his vanity. Apparently he can see right through
Let
that.
us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness. They have slain Sin Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers. So I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king. Nay, a god.
Oh boy. This old chestnut.
I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need.
Jesus, I feel like I need to copy that quote. Because it certainly feels like it could have been said by a certain other bastard man.
Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now. And the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making? Or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Forthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know. That their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains. And I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
Your Sin Eaters.
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command.
What is he doing? What is that?
And you are no exception.
Yeah, I heard that. My Sin Eaters. I heard that.
What? How did he?
Did you think I was actually gonna come?
Fine. I will not stand for this. Do you hear me?
Did you think I was actually gonna come to this meeting? Yeah, I heard him say that. My Sin Eaters. There's more to this man than it seems. Ah, here's everyone's favourite bastard. Just inside the tree, just like, I am not here. I love the Exarch so much. He is great. He is great.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you've come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
Such a nuisance of a man. We both can deeply relate to the joy of just being a little shit to the big bad. He's like, oh, you're a villain.
You're in no position to make demands.
I'm legitimately just hiding inside. I'm not here.
By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes.
Their coats are very cool. They kind of look like the Reaper coat.
Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
I cast instant Brazilian wax. Yeah. Look at this stance.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
I almost wish the camera would pan to be like Exa is off screen, just like, let me fucking at him, and like freaking Thancred and Urianger are like, no!
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Oh no.
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore and dealt with as such.
Oh boy. Well, at least he didn't suspect that we were here.
These developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Well, maybe he does. He probably does. Just didn't say it. Hi, Vise! Thanks for the flowers. Tense music. God hath been afflicted with most terrible and efficacious poison. We attempted all manner of healing incantations, alas, the condition remains unchanged. At present, we can't slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. I'm not gonna lie, there are times when she just goes, fantastic, they've just walked from the space where there'd be collateral damage, LB3 fuckers! Yeah. How fareth the young guard? Poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but ease his pain. Do not blame yourself, my friend. All that can be done has been done. Even if we had reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is nigh an impossible task. And what of the rest of the Blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulnor's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. We considered a convocation of all the Knights Blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I'm truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. There is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee? I'm not one to run from my troubles. In fact, with X's arrival, I'm minded to take the offense. Let's fucking go! The Umoran's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless of course you've finally deciphered that tablet. I have, as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Ixmaja. What say you? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. We are the villains, are we not? Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies? Villain arc, let's go. We'll slay the Light Warden. Good. I believe the blessed are in your I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Renar. Oh, very well. Ah! I see there's no changing your mind. By all this dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in past times. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Yes, you could say that. Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tsui Mekta. While you see to that, Miffy and I remain up here to help shore up Silverbar's defences. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. I wonder if we will get to Dungo today. Oh, I'm guessing that must be above me, or is it? Oh, it's the room next door. What? As foretold by the will of the word, we meet at last. I've been expecting you, Exa. What? Shh, no one else must hear of this, not yet. My dreams are plagued with visions of the future. Calamity is upon us, and each night I witness our impending doom. But I was not let lost, for the dreams speak to me of a saviour in the form of a great serpent. It was revered as a god in the days of the Ronkan Empire, and I believe, yes, lives in the Great Wood, waiting to be roused from slumber. It has many names, many to protect us from the great destroyer. Will of the Wood demands I find the great serpent. It is our only salvation. I have been chosen, Exa, to be the saviour of Slitherbow. So this is where you have been hiding. Now that you've got to know each other, what do you think? I fear he's beyond saving. Your dreams are an ill omen. You believe him? Oh dear, I've made a terrible mistake. Please don't tell me you have communicated with the will of a star or some such nonsense. Well, I'm pleased we're in the midst of a most important discussion. When you first began talks of these dreams and delusions, I held my peace, but I won't let you drag someone else into this. Such narrow-minded thinking is why only I have been chosen by the wood, by the great serpents. Yes, Quinfoot, whatever you say. You've mocked me for the last time, Valan. I will summon the great serpent this very day and prove to be the truth of my visions. What is this? Quinfoot, what? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. To meet with misfortune would likely bring him to his senses, but he is my friend and I can't stand the thought of him getting hurt out there. Will you help me look for him? If anything should happen, I'll never forgive myself. Oh, boy. Ooh. Welp. Yeah, I know the one. I just decided to continue it since I was in the area. Over there, I think I see him. I may have gotten Frog a thing. A thing? In a place. At a different time. Yes, this is the Lahi. This is it, Voz. This is where it comes from. This is the Lahi. Things you'll see tomorrow. Ooh. Enough, Quinfoot. Even you should recognize the danger of wandering off alone in these woods. Very normal laughter. Ha ha ha. You've really gone mad, haven't you? Mock me all you like, Valan, but now you will bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. Behold, the divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend. No, it can't be. It's so small. That's the great serpent? I see nothing great about that. What exactly is it? I refuse to believe it's a serpent. Little leech? Please tell me you're joking. Do not be jealous, Valan. The will of the woods works in mysterious ways, and this serpent is the key to our deliverance. Yes. Great Serpent of Ronka. Uh-huh. Oh, great serpent, I beseech you, grant me the strength to defend the Knights Blessed, to stay the impending calamity that threatens the woods. I can't believe this is happening. Look, if you want to keep that thing as a pet, I won't stop you, but we should really return home. No, you're right. I remain here too long. The place could place the great serpent in danger. The question is, how do we transport it? I almost fancy the great serpent debase itself, crawling on the belly like a snake. Just pick up the damn thing and let's go. By the abyss, balance, social respect. I shall be the one to carry it, but I fear I am not worthy of such a burden. You could protect the great serpent from the threats of the great wood. They be the beasts or sin eaters. Now you mean to drag Master Matoya's guest into your schemes? What will the others think when she walks into Slither about hoisting that thing about? Here, put it in this sack. I will do no such thing! It's clean and dry, and most importantly, you can bring it into Slitherbow unnoticed. Fine. Listen, Exa, the fate of the Great Wood quite literally rests in your hands. It goes without saying, we can't afford any mishaps. I suppose we've no choice but to help him. Go ahead and find a place to keep his pet away from prying eyes. Deliver the snake-filled sack to Slitherbow! Ah! You have 50 seconds should you fail, return to the starting location beginning. Be wary of attacks which will sap your strength. If it is a snake, then it's a Tsukinoko. If that is what it's supposed to be. Tread carefully, I will follow shortly after. Yep, this is a thing we are doing. As if Y'shtola would see Exa do with that and do anything less than shrug. I think whenever you're a protagonist in an MMO, anything you do, I think, would just be given as a shrug. It's like, they're doing something. I don't know, it's just what they do. Protagonist syndrome. Going into that one. There, should be safe now at least. Let's have another look at that great serpent, shall we? work, you two. Oh, can you believe it? The divine protector of the Great Wood here in Slitherbell. Within a sack of burlap did the champion carry the divine beast, and beneath the slithering boughs of the Great Wood they did find shelter. Chapter 31, verse 5 of the Gospel of Quinford. What? Pay him no mind, he's merely referring to his dream diary. For the last time, it's not a diary! Have you forgotten how the Gospel foretold the events of the fateful day 2 years ago? How and when you remind me of every day. I read some of that correctly. You continue to doubt me, but soon you'll see. Together the Great Serpent and I will save the village and all the Great Wood from oblivion! Oh boy. Oh, what have we got ourselves into? I'm going to do the rest of that later. I would like to do main story. I was hoping that might be enough to get me to level up, but it did not. Let's drink some water. My throat kind of hurts. Ah.
We get gift cards.
I'm
letting you pick mine.
What? Why are you letting me pick yours?
Well, we'll get say 20 pound off somewhere.
Oh, well, I guess Amazon's probably the best shot.
Look on your
Now is not a good time! Can we do this later? Oh shit, Weapon was on here. The Entertainer. £20 off plushies. Regs! I'm taking this back to him. This is not the time. Honestly, I'm busy. Yeah, me and Spook took part in a medical trial today, and as a thank you, they give us a voucher, and he was like, pick where we get the voucher from. Not now. There you are, ready for a swim. The seal we seek should be stored in this chamber somewhere inside the rooms beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronkans sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as a protector of the wood and arbiter of life and death. Well, that's funny, isn't it? Below it were 4 others, each equal in rank: a Quell, a Colibri, an Opo, and the wolf. Hey! Characterizes the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. A wolf of harmony! Love that. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet statues that one must pay due reference to 3 beasts by placing one's palm on monuments supporting their image, and that must be done in a specific sequence. My interpretation is correct. The order can be discerned from the commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake. By its strength do our lands prosper. Be the Opo rival thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes from all who seek harmony with their kin. Tablet says naught of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments. Alas, hopefully it will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Oh boy. I like big forests in video games that have like really twisty roots and branches that go all over the place. I like the aesthetic. Oh, we need to go deeper, huh? Oh, it's still going. A chamber, huh? We're looking for a chamber? For an entrance into something, mayhap. Ah, like this. Okay, well, there's one. Is that the snake? Very short snake. It does kind of look like the thing we just found, though. I'm guessing that's the wolf? Oh! I've forgotten what the Vista command is. FFXIV Vista. Lookout. I thought I just typed lookout, so is this one of those funky ones where it's a different one? / lookout. Oh, I wasn't close enough. I thought it was lookout. Neat. Okay, so this is an underwater temple, but it's not the section that we're after. Look how cool this guy looks in the water. I mean, the bit we're looking for is over there. It's like here. Is there another section of lake? Ah! That's probably it. That's probably the quirl. Which means that this is the Opo Opo? Find the first statue. I mean, I have, haven't I? Or does she want me to actually... Do I have to do it in a timed thing? Did I mess this up because I didn't speak to her? Resurface. It's always so ominous when there's no music playing. So I figured that talking to her again would just tell me the poem again. Yeah, snake, Opo, wolf, and then Coel would be last. Find the first... I did find the first statue. I did find it. Is it just not the correct one? You want me to go in? Yeah, you want me to go in here, okay. Dumb bitch juice. Dumb bitch juice. I just didn't see the archway from above. Alright, which one does it want me to go to next? It wants me to go here. Overthinking and also really wanting to explore things. Coel is not next. The Opo is next. Like a zephyr underwater. Majestic. Like a swan. Down we go. Wolf! Wait, so what the hell is this guy if he's not the serpent? Oh, it's the Colbury, right, I forgot, because that one doesn't get mentioned. Statue of the Wolf! Oh! I thought that one was the snake, that's why I was confused I didn't get a prompt. Once more, you sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because I found that statue over there, and I was like, that's the snake? Why isn't it happening? It's because it wasn't the snake. Because I'm stupid! Because I didn't see that archway there. Getting all Jungle Run in here. God, Jungle Run was so good. Cool. God, that looks so cool. Blah. Did you find it? Yes. It looks like an owl. It's medallion. It bears the owl insignia of the air. Fire. No doubt this is the seal of Ronco. Well done, Exo. We can begin our preparations to enter Yixmaja in earnest. Uh-oh, it's level 75. Bearing this seal, it should be possible to enter Yixmaja unmolested by its guardians. I'll go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east of the village. Looks like we're going back to Dagoon, everybody. Already done one dungeon today. I like to get as much story done as I can, which is why I don't tend to do dungeons unless they're story dungeons. Oh, this is now open, huh? Good, you're here. Renat opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Yixmaja and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Woods Protectors to find me when I last came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, there is no good reason for us to let our guard down. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to this reign over these woods. Are we gonna get a dungeon or a trial? My heart says dungeon, but I have no basis for that. Why does that look like a secret? It isn't, because the map ends there, but it looks like one. Are you a... Yeah, you are. You're a hunter's mark or whatever. Just chilling? Just cash? Ooh, blue flowers. Ooh. This is what the Minecraft server used to look like. I used to leave piles of blue carpet around the place to be like, Blue was here, and she shed fur. I was a master of subtlety. I am tempted to go fill in this map section. Look at these squirrels. Oh, it's called a caracal. I have the Kowal mount. I never used that one. Yeah. Nice. His run animation looks so fast and he moves so slow in comparison. He does not look like he is moving fast enough for that animation. Discover a new location. The Blind Forest. Look at these blue flowers. If we hadn't just dealt with the Fae, you would think this was a Fae track. I would definitely fall for it. Hello, wagon. Hello.
It would seem we have found them.
Vera!
You trespass upon sacred ground. Begone!
A lancer, huh?
Wait! We did not come to!
Whoop! Damn, Stoller! She dancing.
Stop! We mean you no harm.
Shock. How's stream going? It's going good. Thank you for asking. I hope your day's going well.
Sister, is that... We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
I love that.
It appears to be genuine.
The anime. Sheep. There's a sheep in the chat. I do like this because this is like somewhat, I don't want to say, but like somewhat quote unquote canon for like how they say that the Vera are, that they live deep in the forest. So this is neat.
Then perhaps there is yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the assured flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Now that we're friends, I'm immediately like, X is gonna come up to this person and be like, hey, you like to use spears as well, huh? Do you wanna, you know, fight?
But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
And then Y'shtola slaps her on the back of the head and says, no flirting, we're on business. Alright, Catgirl Goku, come down. She is, though! Exa is Catgirl Goku! And funnily enough, I actually do have to switch into Dragoon because I'm now not high enough level for the main story again. Hey girl, you wanna see my lance? Hi. Just wanted to pop by, hope everyone enjoys the stream. Thanks for dropping by, Wagon, I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There's no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and its weight is plain to see it's made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. 3,000 years we have awaited this moment, and now you're finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of Fanao. We met her younger sister. Saimet, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people, though I can but imagine what compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I'll show you about the village, though I must warn you it's a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. Dun, 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 dun. More gear. More gear, that it's not for me. This way, what was your name? Exa. And this is a common name nowadays? How times change. It's not common. It's not common. But I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step. Get the stone. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served under the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronkar's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronkar made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Keep it secret, keep it safe. And look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronkar live on. By his command, we have remained in the Raktika Great Wood, guardians of Ronka's ruins and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust his mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes, but we Vais could easily live to see 3 of your 11 lifetimes. Also, the fiercest of fighters, there are none more fit than us to stand under the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as the one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, for now, is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honour the Emperor's wishes. And you believe that we are the allies for whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I'd begun to think you would never come. Sister! Reaction I had when at this point with Guinevere was, that's for taking parents for you. Nice. Love it. We lack your presence. We're glad of your presence here in the Great Wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours as you wish. You need only ask. Aye. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Yulmet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? That mean, how old are you exactly? Young enough to remember! Young enough to remember! Oh, I'm going to start saying that, but the other way round. How old are you? Old enough to forget. With age comes knowledge, yet there may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. I can't fucking read today. I couldn't read last week either. I just can't read. We have to leave to speak with the other V's then? Vi's? It's 2 I's. Who's to say? But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I will hear it while there is yet time to act. I never died of this armor. I know it's like because it's metal, but because of the particular like shade of grey, because it looks so dull, it almost feels like it's not been painted. You know, like an unpainted car. I'm just like, it's not done yet. Nope, this door does not open. Okay. Ugh. That's a FF12 reference. I've not played 12. Oh, another thing. I never actively hunt these, and sometimes I even ignore them. It's not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no, I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. I'm a sucker for structures in the trees. This is what I try to build every time I play Minecraft. Every time I'm like, what if I made a base that was entirely in the trees and didn't touch the ground? Which is why I also really like the Rito village. And I really liked Ferality Silver last year, because that was the theming as well. You search for the Light Warden, and I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of a foe. Excuse me, just checking something. That's a cluster of points of interest. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, hello. Should probably talk to you. Just the riding map. I mean, the riding maps are useful though. There's always, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this. I never do. I should log on and do more dungeons. I should log on and do some fates. I should do this. I won't. No, I have not seen it, but I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. Now they won't go hunting packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque corpulent thing waiting patient for its minions to bring its next meal. That implies that maybe if we can find a lesser Warden and bait it with something, we could follow it. An outsider, but how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fanau, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that she had seen the Light Warden. Thank you. I pray that this way we were able to provide what I could not. Near Raktika Falls? Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it was never spotted on our patrols. I never heard of Raktika Falls, so I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Vixmagia. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back, in the end we were forced to give it up as lost. Thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be great peril for you and your companions. The Kitana Revel, a temple to the northeast. A dungeon, perhaps? It's been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First we must go to the Kamul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, a path to the Quintana Ravel will be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. This means the means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way, the rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Do you even have to ask? Let us be about it, then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters in the Camul Astropolis, I would ask you that your sisters accompany Riange and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. Where we have every intention of investigating Rectica Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare for an alternative course of action. Hui, Simet, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. What you seek lies in the heart of Camul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it was too sealed shut by the order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. More side quests. Excuse me, sorry. As I live and breathe an ally of Ronco, just so happens I have a vital task or interest to none other. Our visor on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them at bow rest. They should be expecting you. I pray that they will be repeated for your instant with the chieftainess Almet. No, we'll stick to the main story. I will do that another time. Jesus, another one. A level 81 as well. That's a fucking Triceratops. Full title. Jeez. You're able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the Guardians of Rectica. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxna, where the flow of magic must be restored. It's said that the monuments themselves are keys to opening the pyramid, though I know not how. This is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. Right, I never got a new weapon. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beast mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way to the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. Split up and search for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronken's script. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Get a little piece of paper and a crayon. Let's use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery you recover, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We'll start with the base of the pyramid, you begin at the top. When you've finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Cool. Praise Valga jump scare. He's just a little guy. Yes, helpful. Oh my god. Nope. Okay, I can't do that. I was like, can I do the thing where you do in Monster Hunter where you just ignore the steps and go up the banister? But nope, you cannot. Let me up the staircase. See, if I was in Guild Wars, I would glide her off of this. Oh, God. Up. The cube! Blended default cube! Shoot me. Fine, you wanna fight? There you are. I trust you've made good use of those clay tablets. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing on how to proceed having solved it, your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. I'm not destroying them. It's fine. I'm just deactivating them. Owl. Come together, share despair. Go thy waves, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I are able to gather, it's a matter of suffusing one with the statues with ether. Question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you? Sure. Right then, after you have selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I'm more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Which statue should it be? May I hear the riddle again? I have it written here. Come together, share despair. Go thy waves, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. I mean, it said that the serpent is the one that they admire the most, but is that too obvious? I'm overthinking this. This game doesn't actually have multiple choices. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. Heed its call. Come together, share despair, go thy waves, dread burdens bear. Not saying a damn thing. Good! I'm overthinking this game doesn't have choices. We're picking the wolf statue because memes. We're picking the wolf statue because memes. It's probably wrong. Yep. We're fine. I'd rather not go through that again. Have I got bad news for you? Serpent? Time to brute force it. Owl, because it's the symbol of the thing. Ah, there you go. Hey, there's been a Zord. Do you have a talent for these things? Ah, we're gonna skip over that. No, I don't. No, I don't. Eh. Excuse me. Way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister, sister! Simon? What are you doing here? What has happened? Ilmoran soldiers, they've entered Ixmaja. Oh no. Ilmoran soldiers? What of the Blessed? Nothing specific. It seems the Ilmorans had little interest in Slitherbound or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made haste for the gate of Ixmaja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, you met and some who has engaged them on the border. Ah, well, now they've seen Thancred, they know we're here. You're to return your sister you met at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins of Fanau. We will see the matters here and quickly return as quickly as we can, understood? Yes, sister, be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Ilmorans to move so swiftly. But we've come too far to turn back now. Someone's looking for me. Aren't I always the popular one? Ooh, food. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Are we doing a dungo, or are we doing an instance? Because I would assume it's a dungo, but considering there's actually, like, another section to the map, I'm like, instance? Oh, it's instance! I was fully expecting dungeon. Neat! Uh-oh, John. Oh my god, look at these birds! Birds. Looking in different directions. I may have to employ Curls on Erin to make me some gear. Because I'm a higher level than the game is giving me gear for at the moment. Switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa, the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's been obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Oh, this looks like some Indiana Jones bullshit. Visions of rock. Strange indeed. The same statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Element, take the chamber to the south, exit the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Whew! If this dimension has an equivalent of Allagan's. A moment. Just gonna snip that before it becomes an issue. End up pulling it off. An owl statue? Statuette? It tiny. Oh gee, I hope this doesn't trigger a trap. I've looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Oh, the statue, you found it. Looks light enough, but we need to return it to the other altar, no? Might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statue in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me if they suddenly stirred alive. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return it to its rightful place. Precisely, caution would serve as well. Hehehe. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, to my eyes, distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. You know how all those quests where we had you, like, carry a thing to a place within a time limit? It was practice for this. You'll have 2 minutes to complete the task. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk in front of where the statues are. Just sort of instinct. Let's see. You face that way, you face that way. So I'm gonna have to go around like this. Because my instinct is to not walk in front of them. Successfully deliver the statue. Was it enough? I believe it was. I can see Aether throwing through the door now. I just realised, I don't know why that sentence made me just realise that, but Kika can do what Y'shtola can do, because I always talk about how Kika sees the threads of magic. That's essentially what Y'shtola does. She sees the magic in the air. That's what Kika does. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Every time. You are but one step from entering the Quinta Ravel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this trial and the path forward will open to you. Pathway with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let's end this exile while time is yet on our side. I'm gonna eat some of this. What was the noise? Before we enter, I would tell you the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. Most potent being wars of displacement that may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisperweeds that will allow you to communicate no matter where we find ourselves. I think X and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, X, the sooner we finish this, the sooner we can return to the others. Should we get this over with? Let's go. Item level will be synced to 406. Bold of you to assume that my item level's that high. See those sentinels. Made to curse anyone who entered the pyramid. It said that to be seen by them is to be seen by death. Stealth segments! Two soldiers have broken through our defences. Uh-oh. Oh, then they're not to reach the temple, understood? I wonder who it is. Pair of soldiers has made it past my sisters, no doubt on the way here. All the more reason we should hurry. I don't want to fight that bastard man. Different music is nice. I will say, it's probably why it's a meme. Lahi is getting on my nerves a little bit. Massive. How do we get around them? I will draw their attention with a glamour. Not last long. The moment they are distracted, we must make haste. Make ready to run. Now, okay. I took that instruction literally. This should end well. I'm already stood on it. No turning back. Kuna Matata dance entrance. Uh-oh. We're in the Silphco basement! Poison. Oh boy. And there's teleporting pads. It is the Silphco basement. You, then you. It is the Silphco basement. Somehow we're still in one piece. My, what a conspicuously sloping corridor. Yep. Who should have foreseen this? What was that noise? I told you this was Indiana Jones. Time to sprint. Run! Ooh, ow! That one actually hit me. Fuck. I'm gonna wait a sec for the next one, because Jesus. Oh, something went crack. Ah, where am I supposed to go? Okay, I just jump. I'm going back now. I pray it's not much further. What if you lay down on the sides? Unfortunately, it's not that kind of game. Hard for anyone to outpace the V. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranjit? Yeah, of course it's fucking Ranjit. It's always Ranjit. Ah! Oh, another door. Wonderful. Imagine what awaits us inside. Huh, speaking of Silphco, there's a Persian. Oh, god damn it! I looked away from the screen for 2 seconds.
This ends now.
Here I come. No holding back.
Jesus, okay. Okay, I can't go that way. I was like, is this one of those, cinematic, we'll fight them, you go do the thing? But, no, there's nothing here to interact with.
This and that and this.
Nice shot with the Premier Ball catch, Voss. Oh. I fear this is going nowhere, yeah?
We must keep fighting.
Don't you die on me! Oh!
It seems to be working.
Oh! God, the fucking slow walk. Jesus, that lighting. Mwah.
I think not.
Yas, Queen!
General, hold on!
Oh, good job, you wet lettuce. Uh-oh. Huh, I wonder what's down there.
Expertly done.
Ah, Stoller. Woman after my own heart.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children.
You're in puntable range, sir.
This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
God, it's like I've got future vision.
General?
Get fucked.
Do not fail.
Stoller! She'll be fine. Don't worry. And now I'm alone on a ledge with this guy.
How noble and pointless.
everyone all right?
You of all people!
What in the...
Okay, thank God they're also here.
At once.
Down with you.
Hey, yo! Tancred, nice! He's also not dead. Can tell you that for a fact. Good play, though, by the boys. Damn!
Where is Y'shtola?
Nice play by the boys, damn. A lot happened in that cutscene, my god. I've got... that's a mood killer. I'll say that's a mood killer. Thankfully, Ranji's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Jimet should be here soon with words from Fanao. We should hold our position until she arrives. Please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there is no question when we would know of it, but I fear it has little consequence, for we had tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. They're still fine. I played this game for a long time. No body, no death. I come bearing news. Your Moran soldiers and the children have fled Yixmarja. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, although they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, the number of the Blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. Once we believed to be on the... One we believed to be of their order was found in Yixmarja, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanao for treatment, but I fear there's little we can do for him. Him and the other Blessed will not last long without an antidote. Is that quickly? If you have spare vial and Nymphalia, I can deliver it to the Blessed Slitherbow. You and Urianger should return to Fanao and tend to the wounded villager there. They are not dead. Both of them. The wet lettuce, who's to say? But Y'shtola, Ranji, they ain't dead. She is going to come and save us, and he is going to come stab us in the ass. And it seems that Callus of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Exa, let's not use Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. Two for now. Oh, it brought me straight here, huh? So where? I guess it must be over here somewhere. The Light Warden. I knew it was Renar. Heavens forfend, Renar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Yomoran's procession, in doing so afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Knew it was you. Don't you die on me. Nasa appears visibly pain. Perhaps she requires another dose of medicine. Offer them a third dose. Oh boy. Medicine seems to be taking effect as the colour slowly creeps back into his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister it to him forthwith. I'm just going to take money. I can buy more dyes later. Rest, Exer, I prithee. I shall attend on Renard's ministrations. Quest accepted! Go to sleep. I did not realise that we are actually over just like a hole.
Runar, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
He's a good man.
In the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend.
Vis.
Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done.
He's a good man.
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
Cannot save some, but she who secured the antidote, she saved nice episode at a cost. I'll go with the top one. I do not believe she is dead.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
The game will have me believe so, but I do not.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing?
To save all of you.
Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you.
Aww.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
They don't die, they respawn in the next expand. Why are you here? You are not wanted!
So it is.
Fuck off!
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Why are you here? Don't you have anything better to do? Clearly you don't. To me, it's to realise you weren't talking to me. No, of course I'm not talking to you, silly.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
You wouldn't know.
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
She's not dead.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend.
Best of friends. Anger, seething, hatred.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
That gust of wind was rather suspicious, was it not? If it was indeed wind. She fell, a powerful gust of wind, as if from nowhere.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest
Look at
detail.
his face, off. Summon something? Maybe. I mean, she's not a summoner, but people in this game have changed class before. Ishtola's relationship with magic in this game is complicated.
Flow.
Yes, exactly, Thancred. She's done it before, not summoned something. The game's probably going to... The game will probably re-explain it because it happened a while ago. At least I hope it does.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
Everyone's like, you what? And he's like, what?
Only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Which is what happened the last time she did it. That's what happened the last time she did it.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
What? What?
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
What? No, that's not how this works. Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the resonance with the live stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. this for us, I'm still not gonna trust you. The game probably will, but I won't. Chilling with Cloud. If that's a reference to 7, I also haven't played through 7. But yeah, she... Oh, Campbell's with Sephiroth. Yeah, she did this before, very early on. The Bloody Banquet was a very long time ago. Yeah. Teleported us away in magic of this world. And, we came out okay, but she did not. That's why her eyes look like that, and why she basically sees with magic rather than with her eyes. She's technically blind, but that doesn't stop her. Oh, hello. Sorry. I'm gonna tell you might want to play 7, so... yeah. I know of 7 because, well, it's 7 at the end of the day. I never played through it myself. Watched Jesse play through the first part of the remake, but I haven't watched him play any of the remake that just came out. Faintly. It was warmer over here. Brightly. Warmly. Brightly. This clearing. Warmly. Yeah, gone cold again. Faintly. So over here. The remake and 7 are quite different. That was what I gathered from Jesse's commentary. When I watched Jesse play it, he was very... Yeah, it didn't exactly spoil 7, but he made it very apparent of like, oh, this is different. Oh, this is different. And he would sit there and he was like, where is this going? Because this is totally different. And I was like, huh. Brightly. Is it here? Warmly. Jesus. How on the nose do I have to be with this? Warmly. Do I just whistle when it's whistle? Nope, whistle is not a command. Hang on. Here we go. Perhaps now is a good time for him itself. Oh, it was here, apparently. Oh, it was here. I was on the path. Oh well. Right. Let's see what he does. I know that for the sake of the narrative, it's going to be like, yeah, sure, this will give him some bonus points, but for me, I'm still going to be like, I don't trust him still. She's so tiny in comparison to everyone.
Yes, this place should serve well enough.
I'm just thinking, I don't think we own 7. Like, between me and Spook, I don't think either of us own 7.
Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
I still don't like you, even if you do this for us. The music is still playing. There we go, now it's...
Now then, what color was her soul again?
Yeah, the original 7 is on Steam, isn't it? As like a port of the PS1 version. I'd probably play that.
Ah, there you are.
Purple. Something upsetting about a villain going, there you are. Minnie, avert your eyes. Covers. This happened last time, I know what to expect.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Cover, child! Oh! Clothing beam!
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Useful cantrip. The clothing bit was probably a cantrip. I don't think the other thing was.
Oh, I cannot imagine how.
I kind of wanted to spawn and punch him in the face. It's what I would do. It's what I would do.
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
Again.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
See, she's fine this time, because last time what happened was she got sucked in there, and was in there for a long time, and it messed her up. But this has probably barely been an hour. So I guess she's okay. Aww. Aww.
Master Matoya. Oh, thank the heavens you're all right.
Aww. That's so cute. Oh my god.
Given up hope.
Ah, I can't take it. They're so cute.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this?
That's so cute.
Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
If you have to ask for it, it seems rather disingenuous, does it not?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful.
How many rocks did you kiss for being so reckless on your downfall?
But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
Thanks, I guess.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
I'm telling you, Ranjit is still alive. That man is also not dead. I'm telling you that right now. Bro can probably freaking run up walls, you know? In a bottomless pit, he probably just needed to get close to a wall and then just fucking grab it and then just crawl back up. Heavens no, I was awaiting your return.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
What a mood killer. Aye. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to my eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. You're wrong. Oh, I've had a guild for every time one of you heroes made that claim. Seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the ritual. Though we may sow seeds of chaos, it is man who tends to them, we who reap their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and returning to your customary brooding silence, I'll take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. I think I know how to use Lahi. Oh god, oh, I kinda can't wait to finish this zone, actually. A brief respite. Very brief, but it's still a respite. I've been suppressing the urge to use the sound alert Lahi. It would be pointless because we're in the goddamn zone. I swear to God, if you use it in like in the middle of an important cutscene, I will time out the bot. My apologies for having put you through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. Our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter Kitana and Ravel and put Light Warden to the sword. Right, I am tempted to keep going, but I should actually stop so that I can go make dinner. We did actually overrun in that bit. So I think I will end there, in the hopes that potentially maybe next week we will be starting, or at least very early on be doing a dungeon. In fact, let's have a little look. Doing it while everybody is quiet and sad is again, learn to read the room. Okay? I trust you guys on that much. You know, it's a story. This is a game that we're putting a lot of time into and getting very invested in with the story. So read the room with the sound alerts. Let me. I just want to see when the next dungeon is. What's the name of our quest? The Burden of Knowledge. And we're on level 75 now. Yep, legitimately, this next quest line is going to give us a dungeon. We're going to have a dungeon next week. So, start of next week, there'll be a dungeon. So yeah. So I'm gonna just post in, before I forget, I'm gonna post in Friends Discord, just to let people know. Knowledge. What's for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I had planned to play Noita, which I believe has Twitch integration. So tomorrow is a Believe Me game. When Twitch integration is turned on, Twitch viewers can periodically vote for one or four randomly chosen events by typing the associated number in the streamer's chat. The event gets with the most votes wins. When there is a tie, an event is randomly chosen. So that is what we will be playing tomorrow. If I'm sensible, I should probably try to load up the game tonight and actually authenticate it. So I will see you for that. Hang on, let's do that. That's funny, Square Enix is having a sale at the moment on Steam. And literally, all of the pictures on the front are all 7, but they're all the different versions of 7. It's literally Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. It's like, it's all Final Fantasy VII. Square Enix makes other games! Like this one! If you want to play this game, remember you can play the first like 3 expansions for free if you ever want to do that. If you ever have an interest in playing an MMO VOD, wink, it's free to give it a try. But anyway. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, the PlayStation 1 version is only £4. That's pretty good. But anyway. It's rather popular setting, to be honest. FF remakes 7 make. I know, yeah, Final Fantasy VII is like the poster child of the franchise, I think. So is Guild Wars. Guild Wars is free. A lot of MMOs are going for the, hey, it's free if you want to try it out, which honestly is like a good thing to do because it's a lot to get into an MMO, generally. And I like things that are free because I spend too much money on video games. I do not want to buy more games. I want to play and finish the games I currently have. Anyway. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow. We're going to do some more Cobble Blender work during the day, and then we will do Noita in the evening. So, yeah, have a good evening, everybody. I will see you soon. Enjoy whatever it is you get up to. And, yeah, take care. Thank you very much. We're just gonna end there. Because no one on the list immediately leaps out to me as raid. So we're just gonna go. Bye-bye, everybody! Bye-bye!